All right, everybody, recording has officially started. Let's get this Tuesday night tips and tricks Zoom underway so that we can have a successful online Facebook wrap party in 1 hour. So I don't know about you guys. I still think it's weird to do these on a Tuesday night. But in the interest of just changing things up and whatnot, we thought we'd try it. So, all right, anytime y'all have questions, you can unmute yourselves right now. I have everybody muted. You can unmute yourself to ask questions and whatnot. But first things first, one of the first things I want to do this evening is to just run through a recap of Green Carpet real quick. Anybody who's on who did attend Green Carpet, I see Megan is on. So anybody who wants to give their aha moments are more than welcome to. If y'all watched on pay-per-view or anything like that and y'all want to jump in and give me your aha moments, please go for it, because the more people hear, the more that people can potentially get out of it. All right, so just by a show of hands, did anybody watch the pay-per-view of the Green Carpet? Jennifer, you did. Eileen, I know you did, while ironing thousands of tablecloths and whatnot. And then Meghan McBride was there, of course. So hopefully y'all got a chance to tune in. If you missed all of that, what's today? Today is Tuesday. So Sunday night, Mark, Mike, and Pam did a great brief recap of Green Carpet, of course. And then last night on the Monday Night Show Me the Money call, Dr. Don was on with Pam going over our brand new products that were just released this weekend. So going over the pro and prebiotic supplement, and then also the improved greens, which I'm so excited. Mine will be here and delivered tomorrow. Woo woo! And this girl who never orders orange greens ordered orange greens as well, because I am super excited to try it. I tried the Newberry greens. Chantel, our upline ambassador, y'all, and my personal sponsor, I was fortunate enough she was able to give me a couple packets of the Newberry greens on the go. And I know I'm going to cover this later, but just, it's super fine. Like right now when we drink our greens and we put them in water and mix them, you can see the settling happen even though you just mixed it up. That doesn't happen with this new greens. That is super fine. You don't get that. The berry is not as sweet, so you don't get that stevia aftertaste like a lot of people have provided, you know, when they drink it and they share the feedback that it's sweet. You don't have that aftertaste either. And I'm super excited. It's the fact that all the extra benefits, you know, more fiber, you know, more healthy, more fruits and veggies in it. I think that's super exciting. So anyway, so I'm jumping ahead of myself. So let me jump right into it. I have tons of notes from Green Carpet that I want to share with y'all. So anytime, raise your hand, ask questions, whatnot. Megan, honey, Meghan McBride, anytime that you want to jump in and give an aha moment, please feel free to, all right? Okay, so let's first of all talk about the promotions, the new promotions that are out right now. It's really exciting, y'all. Become double Fast Start qualified. So that means that like right now, so one of the new promotions is that when you enroll a brand new distributor through the rest of this week, through the July 16th, no, is this right? So the rest of this week we have. But when you enroll a brand new distributor, you earn double the cruise points on your brand new distributor who is enrolled and has an 80 BV auto ship setup, or the 150 PBV before the end of the cruise promotion ends. So, and then not only that, but they're eligible for to be qualified for a double Fast Start, meaning you as their personal sponsor are going to earn a $100 Fast Start, the normal Fast Start, when they get 2 qualified loyal customers in their first 30 days. But when they get a total of 4 qualified loyal customers in their first 30 days, you're going to earn an additional $100. So that's a total of $200 in Fast Starts. The beauty of this, y'all, is that anybody who joins your team this week and they go out and they share this opportunity right off the bat with their potentials, they're going to be able to rack up a few extra $100 on top of everything that they could already be earning. But these are just additional bonuses. So this is big time to be able to do the work like tonight. For example, I hope y'all are already doing the work, but like tonight, you should be sending out messages and calling people and text messaging people and following up on like the Snapchat and Instagram, Pinterest, whatever avenues that you're building. You need to send out those messages, because that way you can get people enrolled as quickly as possible so that they also have the opportunity to go out and sponsor people so they can have the potential to earn those double Fast Starts as well from their new distributors who join. All right. So wrap and enroll and have those new team members join the party the rest of this week, y'all. This is crucial because they're also going to earn those double wraps in their business builder kit. Like the theme, it's everything is doubled, as you know by now. But so when you get a brand new distributor join your team right now for their $99 investment, obviously it's a little bit different if they're in a different country, but this promotion is available in all markets. But in the United States, it's $99, and they're going to get another box of wraps free in their business builder kit. So that's 2 boxes of wraps that comes in the business builder kit for the same initial investment of $99 or whatever it is for whatever market they are in. Okay, so that's there. And then what you do is you're going to teach your brand new distributor how to turn this $99 investment into $200 in wrap cash and becoming Fast Start qualified and sharing the opportunity with their potential so that they can get going as well. All right, you're going to do that as fast as humanly possible, or as wrap girl guy possible as it can be. All right, so till the end of July, y'all, this is it. This is our very last month to qualify and earn those points for the cruise, y'all. I booked my flight for the cruise the other night, and I'm not there on points yet. I'm getting there, right? I'm going to make magic happen the rest of this month, y'all, but I'm putting it out there, and I don't care where you are, whether you have 0 points, whether you have 1,000 points, whether you have 2,000 points. I want y'all to put out there that you are going to earn points. You're going to help somebody go Ruby and earn yourself a half cabin. I believe that if you help somebody go Ruby right now, you can earn enough points for a half cabin on this cruise. But y'all think about it. If you help somebody go Ruby, you could sign a new distributor right now who goes out and is so excited by all this double opportunity that he or she has. They're going to go out and sign a bunch of distributors themselves as well, and then get themselves to Ruby. They could potentially get themselves to the rank of Ruby before the month is over. But in addition to that, that's your Ruby points plus all those points for you sponsoring the people to help set up for that brand new Ruby structure. Plus, if that new distributor that you personally sponsored got 4 loyal customers and by the end of July, you're not only going to get the $200 double Fast Start bonus, but you're going to earn an additional points for them getting 4 loyal customers in their first 30 days, well before their first 30 days, obviously. But do that, get out there and do what you can to earn as many points as you possibly can the remainder of this month to be eligible for that cruise. So y'all, it's the 5th largest cruise ship in the world. Mark could not stress that enough. So it's super, super exciting. Do not let that slip you by, you guys. Do not. So do everything that you possibly can to be on that Norwegian escape boat in November. All right, so let me go through this real quickly here. Anybody have questions about the new distributor enrolling, the double Fast Start qualifications, or anything like that? Anybody have any questions on that? Official rules, as always, are in the e-suite under the document section, y'all. But if you have any specific questions, we can answer them right now, too, okay? All right. If no questions, I don't think I see any hands up. All right, y'all. One of the things that I really loved seeing this weekend is Mark and Cindy talking about building great teams and sharing the It Works story. I've never seen this before, and I thought it was a fantastic addition to the events, y'all. But they sat down and gave an in-depth interview on stage with Mike Patillo that shared just how It Works started and how that dream is still continuing to build great teams today, y'all. And one of the things that he emphasized is that It Works didn't happen by chance. It happened by choice, y'all. And every single day we have the choice as well to continue to build our great teams, to continue to put one foot in front of the other, to carry on this legacy that they are creating, y'all. So we have that choice. And I know that there's a lot of things happening, like our company is growing really big right now. You get several bad apples, you know, and then all of a sudden everybody thinks that all of It Works distributors are that way. I want this team to promise to always build with integrity, being genuine, being authentic, being yourselves, and truly carrying on that one team, one mission spirit. I want us to help build each other up. I never want our team to build, to tear ourselves down, to tear other people down, to gossip about other people. I want us to be the standard. I want us to carry on that one team, one mission spirit that Mark and Cindy have always envisioned and wanted for their team, all right? So I want y'all to say that to yourselves every day when you're building and everything else, especially right now with these crazy double points and everything else that's going on. I feel like a lot of sketchy things can happen when people are under this sort of pressure, but I want y'all to be that difference, all right? I want y'all to be the standard. I want y'all to be that difference. I want y'all to build your business, you know, by not by chance, but by choice. And the choice that you make to build your business with integrity is an incredible choice that you can make day to day in your business. So this was really cool. I don't know if y'all caught it. I'm trying to grab all of the little snippet videos to share so that y'all can catch on to this too. So just watch our team page and I'll try to put them in there as soon as I get a hold of them. So they started with people that they knew, key people that began with them and are still with them today. Think about that, y'all. The company's been around for 15 years. Where will you be in 15 years? Where will I be in 15 years? I pray that I am still right here, not in the same spot, of course, but I pray that I'm a black diamond or beyond or whatever freaking rank that they have by that time. I pray that I'm there. I pray that I have my team there with me as well. So think about that. They have people who moved from Michigan to Florida with them, all but like one person. I think that speaks volumes for the type of leadership that we have at the corporate level. So think about that. So, all right, y'all, let me flip to the Wrap magazine, which is another promotion that's out there right now. So it's been a couple of years since the company has come out with the Wrap magazine, and so now they're putting it out there to freshen it up. Maybe some of y'all have seen the stories, read the stories in there back from cover to cover, and you know the stories by heart, but we have a lot of new leaders in the company that have never been featured in any of the magazines who have come up just like within the last year or so. This is your opportunity to get into this Wrap magazine, y'all, and again, official rules are in the E-Suite, but you get to be featured by qualifying as one of the top 45 income earners, and you also get to qualify by promoting to the level of Ambassador Diamond either in July, August, or September as well. So there are lots of different things that can be done to qualify, and it might seem that it's not possible, but I have seen incredible things happen for people every day in this industry of ours. So if it's your goal to get in the magazine, if that's what you want to do, you want to cut out your face and put it on the cover of the Wrap mag as it is right now, the one that came with your business builder kit, put it in there, and put it on your dream board. So maybe it's not necessarily realistic that it might happen in this next 3 months, but put that in there on your dream board so that you know that you're working towards this, because you know that every so often they're going to freshen up this magazine and it's going to need the new faces of the new leadership and the people to watch in our company. So put that on your dream board. No matter how realistic or unrealistic it is, just put it on there if that's something that you've ever thought of. All right, so still on new stuff, y'all. The greens I already talked about, but the greens just got a lot greener, but now it's vegan friendly. It's no dairy, no soy. It's vegan friendly. It's gluten free. It's non-GMO. And this is a rumor. It's not official yet, but I'm hearing through the grapevines, y'all, that we are actually going through the process to get the labeling that allows us to say that it's non-GMO. It's just a time thing and a money thing, obviously, but it's just a matter of time before we actually get that label onto our greener greens. And I'm super excited because I know there are a lot of people in our markets who are going towards the vegan diet and everything else, but now they can use our greens. I think this is a huge game changer, y'all. Huge, huge game changer. So take advantage of that and utilize that to your benefit in building and growing your business. So yes, it is, buddy. Okay, they're downstairs. Okay, sorry. All right, so I don't know if y'all saw. Yes, Eileen, greens are gluten free. This is huge. This is what I mean by it's going to be such a game changer, because before we had some people who, even though they had like celiacs, for example, they were still able to use our greens, but now they're going to be gluten-free. they're gluten-free. So anybody who has even like the slightest bit of that allergen, they don't have to worry about you trying our greens, utilizing our greens. I think it's a huge, huge deal, y'all. All right. The probiotics. Okay. And everybody who has been product testing the new probiotic, pro and prebiotic, I'm hearing, here's the thing. We're not a weight loss company. We know that, right? And so we can't actually say pounds, but for our benefit here, I'm going to share with y'all like body out now Trudeau lost 10 pounds using the new greens and the new probiotic. So this is super exciting. She obviously has a healthy lifestyle as well, but I wanted to share with y'all that I am very excited to give it a try, give it a go when it comes out. And y'all don't think of it as a bad thing that the probiotics were taken out, were removed from our greens and put into its own pill form. It just makes it that much more powerful. Most probiotics on the market have a very small amount of live cultures in them. Our probiotic, 10 million live cultures. Y'all, that's crazy. That's insane. Your guts are going to love it. And it's going to be super exciting to be able to get on this, be a product of the product, and show our customers and our potentials and our team how simple it is to live a healthy lifestyle from the inside out with very small, simple changes that anybody could work into their current lifestyle. So I'm super excited about that. Now, I did a Facebook Live when our brand new essential oils advisor was introduced and during Green Carpet. Her name is Sarah Mothma, y'all, and Mothma, not Mothma, y'all. Sarah Mothma. And she is a naturopath. She's phenomenal. And I am not a big person in terms of like the knowledge of essential oils. You know, I just use the products because I believe in our company and I believe in whatever it is that they put out. So, and I love it so far, but I didn't know all the different things that you could do with essential oils. And she gave a great highlight. So if you scroll down onto my wall from Saturday, you'll be able to see that Facebook Live video. And again, I'll try to find a version of it that I can put into our team page as well, all right? But she gave some information, and it just made me believe in our essential oils that much more. The grade of our essential oils, the ingredients, how it's made, just the quality of our essential oils just increase that belief even more so. So she gave a ton of different ideas for what you could do with essential oils, which I love because as an essential oil newbie, these are things that maybe you do or do not know. So she gave some tips about how you can add a few drops to like a cotton ball, for example, and put it in your trash can, and it would help with the odor and stuff with your trash can. Put it in a spray bottle, you know, and use it as a room deodorizer. Adding a couple of drops of lemon essential oil to your dishwasher or to your dishwashing soap to help cut grease and odor that much more so. Or you can even mix it with like white vinegar to create your own cleaning solution. So these are some of the things that she gave and provided, which I was super excited about. So, all right. You guys are doing good. Anybody have questions? I feel like I'm speaking super fast tonight. Okay, so I'm going to keep going okay, fresh new look coming soon for our wrap. Oh, I was going to grab a product catalog. Have y'all seen it? Oh, yes, Meghan McBride. Put them in Epsom salt. So drop a couple drops of the oil into Epsom salt and then add that to your bath water. She says don't put it directly in your bath water because then it quickly dilutes it too much. But if you put the drops of essential oils onto your bath, Epsom salt, and then put it in your bath, she says it's just like an amazing way to take a bath. And I don't know about y'all. I know that people are like Lush bath bombs, this or that. But all that coloring and all that fragrance makes me nervous to sit in a tub of water with those brightly colored, glittery bath bombs. So I'm going to stay away from that and just use our essential oils like the lavender and put on the Epsom salt. So Megan, thank you for reminding me about that. That's a good one. Okay, can y'all hang tight for me real quick? I'm going to go grab the new product catalog. I completely forgot to grab it. So hang tight for me real quick. You can talk amongst yourself. Yes. Awesome. Okay. All right, guys, let me start the video again. Yay! Okay. All right, guys. New product catalog. It was well worth the 3 pounds over that I was on my luggage on the way back. But Eileen, he was really, really nice. I think it was because I had the tip money in my hand for the SkyCap service. And he's like, you know what? We're just going to pretend we didn't see that. Super nice guy. All right. So the new catalog, y'all, is still 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So it opens up 4 pages. They still come in packs of 100. But I wanted to show specifically to y'all is that they've already been updated with the new packaging for the wraps. Look at that. So they will not come in these boxes anymore. They're going to come in these Stay Fresh packages. The glare is kind of bad, but they're going to be in these Stay Fresh packages, y'all, that's going to keep our wraps that much fresher, that much more moisturized and everything else. But so it's going to be in the sleek, sensational new packaging, resealable bags, and they'll still be like in there. So resealable bag, and it's going to be here in the next couple of months. I'm going to say it's going to be here even sooner than a couple of months, especially since the new catalogs already have these visuals in here. So obviously it's out there. So maybe that's why we've been doing all those BOGOs. It makes sense now that you think about it, but I'm super excited. It's super sleek. As you can see, like the greens packaging is all updated as well because it's greener greens now, so that is super exciting. And I think that's all that's like really changed with packaging stuff as far as I can tell. The catalog is accurate. Remember at conference there was like a little typo, but the catalog is accurate. These are the United States English catalogs, y'all. Yes, they fixed the wow mistake on the pricing there. So this is the English catalog. If y'all are in different markets, your catalogs obviously look a little bit different. But that's there. And so the applicators, y'all, the new fresh look, they're better for our applicators, better for the environment, even more moisture secure by 1,200 times better moisture securing ability. That's recyclable, it's certified BPA free, it's forest friendly, it contains no paper products, landfill friendly, and it was engineered to eliminate as much waste as possible during the actual manufacturing process. This is huge. So this is really, really exciting to be moving forward in this green direction all the way around. So, so let's see here. So the new product catalog, greens, blends, probiotics, its essential oil singles also have a new look as well. Did I miss that? It looks the same. I don't know why I jotted that note down, but right now it looks the same to me. So, okay, guys, going global. As you all know, Kinsey Pentecost, one of Mark's daughters, Mark Pentecost's daughter, she's going to be our new international vice president of business development and brand strategy. She formerly was the director of our Gives Back program. So she's going to be living abroad in Dublin and taking on the international marketing and sales team. So this is really, really huge. Now, if y'all caught any of the Periscopes, the pay-per-view live or anything like that, there was a panel with the black diamonds on the white couches at green carpet. And it was pretty much the same both days, but I'm going to give you a few highlights to get to here. But they shared, so it was Cammie Dempsey, Brandon and Denise Walsh, y'all, and Joel and Stephanie Dunn. They joined our chief sales officer, Mike Patillo, on the white couch, and they shared their insights on the value of the steps of success, what it takes to go Ruby, and all these questions that were submitted via social media, via the Ask It Works hashtag that if you didn't see that, but they gave us an opportunity to ask questions of them. So this was really awesome. One of the quotes from Cammie Dempsey, she said to invest in yourself to make sure your mindset is where it needs to be. You are the lid on your own business. And this resonated with me so much, obviously, which is why I wrote it down, but it's so true. You either hold that lid on yourself and your business, or you can open it up and release it and unleash everything that you have within you and not be afraid of letting all that out. Okay, so mindset is huge. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in this journey that you're on. You have to have faith in this, in the products that you represent, in the products that you use. I hope you're using them. And you have to have belief in this journey and the longevity of your journey as well. This isn't about whether you're going to make it to the top or not in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years, 4 years. This is look way down the road. Do you see yourself here? Do you believe in your journey enough to stick around? You have to trust yourself in this journey and believe in yourself and in this company as well. All right, Brandon and Denise Walsh said this: make it about them, not you. You need to find people who you want to work with, who want to work with you. Build those relationships and the rest will follow. So y'all find the people. Don't get stuck on the people who tell you no, on the people that you are not meant to work with on this journey of yours, who are not yet ready to work with you. Everyone's timing is different, and you need to find the people who are ready to go right now. You might think that they're not out there, but they are. And the longer you are stuck and hung up on the no's, on the people who aren't working their businesses, on the people who are ignoring you and not messaging you back, the longer you are stuck on all that, the further you will be from the people that you are meant to work with, because you are not focusing forward on sharing and continuing to spread your seed so that you can go out and meet them. You have to get so many no's before you can get a yes. And the faster we all understand that, the faster we will grow. We will not be hung up on the no's. We will go out and be like, all right, got a no, sweet, I'm one step closer to a yes. You know what I mean? So if you understand that, you will make a game so that you can go out and get as many no's as you possibly can so that you can get to the yeses that are waiting for you. Meghan McBride wrote on the chat right now, y'all. She was at Green Carpet. She said, hold on. Yes, she said, don't look back. Allow God to pray those people out of your lives. And y'all, it's so true. I have seen this in my life personally and things that happened long before it works and other areas of my life. But anytime somebody left my life, I would always remind myself of the quote that God was watching out for you. God was watching out for you. Like, those person were in your life for that time frame for a reason, and then God showed them out because he was protecting you from those folks. All right, so think about it that way. Same thing when you are going out there and getting the yeses, the nos in your business. Just don't think about it. All right. Okay, Joel and Stephanie Dunn, one of my favorites in this company, y'all. Joel and Stephanie Dunn. Don't just think it. Actually do it. Talk to people. Pick up the phone, and don't stop and celebrate when you sign up one. Do it again. And you guys, they live by this. If you follow them on social media, they are constantly sharing pictures, which helps, because they're both working the business. They're both around each other all the time. So it's like they have built-in Instagram hubby, Instagram wife. They can snap pictures of each other. But y'all, Stephanie Dunn, Joel's constantly sharing pictures of her working her business, her signing up another distributor, her signing up another customer, them doing a wrap party, them doing a training. And think about that. Don't just highlight you living this fabulous life or those snippets of that. Show what it's like to work this business. Show what it's like to be on your phone and be able to sign a customer from the comforts of your bed while being on your phone. You know what I mean? So don't just think about it. You have to have this massive amount of action in order to do that. And it might seem from the outside looking in, you're thinking, wow, they're always signing people. They're always signing people. But you know what? They've said this before, and I say this too. You have to message so many hundreds of people before you get the yeses. And when you figure out what that ratio is for you, when you figure out that ratio, you'll understand that ratio, and you will run out and you will get as many no's as you possibly can so you can start to get the yeses. That was a powerful panel. I will share it with y'all because the questions were really, really awesome that were asked. One of the questions was, how do you keep like the positivity? How do you keep that going when you've been in, let's say, a year or two and you haven't even promoted to past the point of executive? So these are some of the questions that were asked, y'all, and they were really, really, they were moving. And just to hear the responses and everything else, because we look at those black diamonds and we think that it was so simple, that it was so easy, but you forget and you look at them. Cammie has been in, Joel and Stephanie have been in 6 years. Cammie has been in for 7 years, I believe. And then Nathan and Denise have been in for like 9 years. I might have that swapped around. But y'all, 6, 7, and 9 years people have been in this company to get to that level. And think about that. Think about that, and don't worry about where you're at in your journey right now, that it's taking you so long, or that it's not taking you, that you're not where you need to be or want to be or think you should be, because you're looking at all these highlight reels on social media and that's all that you see. All right. Focus, stay in your lane and focus, turn off that noise. All right. Okay. Let's see. Gives back, y'all, was huge, y'all. Over the entire It Works week. They did different auctions. They did a golf tournament and everything else. I think as of this morning, I saw a number that the entire Gives Back foundation over the course of the week between the store and all those other outlets, we raised over $89,000 in charity. That's incredible. That's the power of giving. That's what this opportunity, this vehicle of ours can allow you to do if you work it and if you attain that sort of flexibility and freedom. So that's all out there. Okay, so those are some of the highlights that I wanted to share from Green Carpet. Megan, honey, do you want to actually turn yourself off mute and give any of your aha moments? Is she still on? Yes, you're still on.
This was my first event, so I would definitely encourage anybody that hasn't been to an event just to get to one, because it's going to motivate you. It's going to make you get excited. And it's just about seeing the actual people and getting to hear their stories and knowing that they're just real people. And another thing that I kind of picked up on this weekend was, hang on, let me go to my note. Make sure that you're following up. I think it was Jade Hooper had mentioned something about how would you feel if the person that was interested and you never went back to them, and then you find out 6 months down the road that they're a diamond on someone else's team. And just share the love of your products, use your products, and that's how you're going to find customers.
I love that. So, so true. I was so excited you were there. Y'all, yes, get to events. Get there, get there, get there. Your business cannot afford it. I was so excited to be there. I was so looking forward to this because I just felt like I needed to be there. I needed to have my cup filled too. When you pour and pour and give, you have to remember to pour that your cup needs to be filled as well. Events are a great way to do it. Hanging out with like-minded people is a great way to do it. But you get the best of both worlds when you are at events. It is an investment. It is a sacrifice. You know, I'm away from my kids for that amount of time. You know, we pay babysitters during that amount of time because Tom still works swing shifts. So those are investments that we make to grow in our business. And you get to hear these tips. You get to hear it face to face. And I love what Megan said, what she gleaned from those tidbits is, and it is true, follow up is key. And that's going to lead us right into what we were going to cover next. But y'all, follow up is so key in this business. But hearing those tips and hearing those things about how people build in their business, which is not very different from what you are taught and what we are taught with the steps to success, right? But to be able to hear it firsthand and those little tidbits on what people do for the wrap parties and getting to Ruby and on how to follow up to retain loyal customers, it does something different for you. And one of my aha moments that I got from there was just being able to see the panel of Ambassador Diamonds. So, you know, they brought all the Ambassador Diamonds who were in the house. They brought them up on stage. And I just looked up there because we all go through the ups and downs in our business. We all do it. You know, we all have those moments of doubt. We all have those moments of, am I really supposed to be here to reach that next level? We all have those moments, but being there, looking up at that panel of Ambassador Diamonds who were highlighted, and then looking at all the people who got to walk across the stage because they promoted to Ruby or above in this year so far, and they got to hold the I rock the stage signs, you know, I just thought, gosh, how incredible is that? And this is why I will never quit. And this is why I will never stop. Because if I can look up there and be inspired by somebody's story who is on the stage, I want to do that same thing for my team and anybody else who has ever looked up to me, who has ever been a part of this and thought, goodness, if Huong can do this, I can do this too. And if she's not quitting and she can get up there, I can do it too. Think about that. I won't quit, because if I quit, I will have a team of people who will all of a sudden have this shadow of doubt that maybe wasn't there before. So think about that in your own organizations as well. Will you push forward with everything that you have? Will you lead by example? Will you lead from the front? Will you show your team how it's done, which is simply with our steps to success every single month, right? Instead of overcomplicating things. How will you build and grow in that business, in this business of yours? All right. Okay, so let's, green carpet aside, and I don't want to go into every little bit of green carpet, of course, because I will be showing videos so that y'all can get in on the trainings and everything from the different panels, y'all. But, and it rained a lot while we were in Florida. Just bits here and there, but when it rains during the storm season, it rains. Like lightning, thunder, torrential downpour. Even though it comes in as fast and it leaves as fast as it comes in, it was crazy during those moments there. But the events were amazing as usual. It's just great to be around everybody. So let's talk about these promotions that are on the table, y'all. Let's discuss this. Let's talk about how you are going to, oh, hold on. Whoops. Okay, how you are going to enroll those new team members this week and earn those double cruise points and help people get to Ruby so that you can earn more points before the cruise promotion ends at the end of this month, y'all. It is about the follow-up. Like Meghan talked about, the big piece that she got from Jade Hooper is that it's about follow-up, because generally it takes 7 touches, 7 follow-ups before somebody is ready to give you some sort of an answer, whether it be yes, not now, or no, or maybe I'm a little bit curious. You have to message people. You have to contact people. You have to ask people to rap. You have to ask people to host parties. You have to ask people to join your team. And I always do this in the order, in the hardest question first. I always ask people first if they've ever considered. What are you guys doing? Okay, sorry. You have to ask, I ask the hardest question. I ask people, have you ever considered making some side money? And it wouldn't take up, it wouldn't interfere with what you're currently doing right now. Have you ever considered that? I ask them that hardest question first, and I get their response. Because if they tell me a yes, actually I have, and then I'm able to say, well, what is it exactly? Why did you say yes? What is this exactly that made you say yes? And that's usually when they'll say, well, it would be nice to have a little extra money so that we can do X, Y, Z, or to pay off this or that. Then they give you that little bit of an answer. And then you can go forward and then kind of share with them little tidbits based on what they responded and told you why they would like to have a little bit of side money from a project that wouldn't interfere with what they're currently doing full time. Then you can kind of guide your response based on their response. Because, if they say something, for example, like somebody says, oh, yeah, I would think about that. I have thought about that because I would love to be able to make some money so I can be able to send my kids to college. You can share stories that resonates with them as a parent with children, as opposed to somebody who is single in this business, doesn't have a family, and is working this business, 40, 50 hours a week, for example, purely on social media. So you can share stories that resonate with them. But y'all, I start with that hardest question first. And right now, it should be seriously balls to the walls. And the thing is, though, the hard thing is that when these promotions comes out, is that we all of a sudden get like frantic and like we are so busy and we want to work really, really hard right now that when we reach out to message people, it seems so unauthentic. I am not necessarily cold messaging. I am still reaching out to the people who like or comment on my posts, but the quote unquote cold messages are the people on my chicken list, the people who are, so to speak, my dream team, those are the ones that I do reach out to, who I, maybe went to college with. I have some relationship with them, obviously, they're not just like random people that I've met. So those are the ones that my dream team, my chicken list, are the ones who I'm like, hey, have you ever thought of an opportunity to make some side money that would not interfere with what you are currently doing as your full-time gig? Something along those lines, not necessarily in those exact words, but something along those lines. So that's what I send to them. Yes, Facebook is really eerily quiet with likes and comments right now, y'all. I highly recommend that y'all change it up. Be a little bit more you. Be a little bit more genuine. Be a little bit more authentic. Utilize Facebook Live. I said it. Change it up. Utilize Facebook Live. I did one today, this afternoon, actually. Totally impromptu. I wasn't going to do it. I was thinking in my head all day long of what I wanted to share, because today celebrates 3 years that I've been able to leave corporate America. And finally, I was like, forget it. I'm a very windy, wordy person when it comes to writing things anyways. I thought, what the heck? I'm just going to hop on and I'm going to do a video. So I did a video. So y'all change it up, okay? All right, so ask those questions, so don't just get frantic. What you do right now during this promo period, yes, reach out to as many people as you possibly can. Do not be disappointed if they don't respond to you during this next week where you could be earning all these points and double fast starts and whatnot during this time frame. Do not be disappointed if they don't respond to you. Think of it as you planting seeds, because this work is what we should have been doing all along, every single day, day in and day out. This is our job. We should not wait for a promotion to happen, but when it does, we all get frantic. We all, the hustle all of a sudden comes on and we all are out there hustling, but this is a type of hustle that we should have every single day, so that you can get the yeses and the nos on a daily basis instead of just periodically. All right. So go through, contact people. If you are newer in this business, write out your hundreds list and contact all those people on your hundreds list. That's anybody that you can think of, so like if you're new, I would sit down and write down the first 100 names that you can think of. If 100 sounds too much, start with 25 and then work on another 25 and another 25. If you've been in this business for a while, you need to be writing down every name that you come into contact with, that you have some sort of interaction with, and when it happens. So I have an Excel spreadsheet and I add to that. For example, all the people like I'm able to meet on Instagram, for example, I'll write their information into that spreadsheet. I'll type it into their Instagram user handle, when I last contacted them. People from my Facebook business page, and I've converted and they friended me on my Facebook profile, I will write their information down. They are now a part of that hundreds list, because I'm going to be working that list until the day that I exit out of this industry, right? So you need to work that list and message people every single day and contact people every single day. But not only those things, y'all, don't contact them if you have no relationship with them. Build a relationship first by going to their profiles, clicking on their profiles, liking and commenting and engaging with them so that they can show up in your news feed more regularly. And as you interact and engage with them some more, and they do the same in return for you, then you can contact them and say, hey, have you ever considered making some side money with a project that would never interfere with what you are currently doing right now? Then and then only do you have permission to send them a message and ask them that. Because otherwise, that's called spam. And I don't want us to be that team that spams or teaches spamming or anything like that, because that is not who we are, and that's not the It Works way. All right? So build that hundreds list and work from that hundreds list. And y'all, I know that you're going to be messaging a lot of people this week, and I encourage y'all to do that. But I don't want y'all to lose that fire that's in your belly right now, because it is really exciting to have all these double promotions the rest of them this week. But I want y'all to have that intensity on a daily basis in your business is what you need to have. Because right now with the follow-ups, you have to follow up so many times with people. Whatever the objection is, you have to get good enough at overcoming those objections. And the only way for you to overcome those objections is by practicing them. And you practice them by having real life interactions with the people who potentially would be a part of your team. You are going to stumble over your words. You're not going to be smooth, fluid. You're not going to be suave about your responses, but that's how you will eventually become smoother with your responses, so that they roll off your tongue while you're sleeping. You could seal the deal, so to speak. Sealing the deal is easy. It's the work comes in the invitation process, how you present to people, what the things that you say to them. Because once you do those things and you have enough practice to do those things the right way necessarily, and I say that because there's no one way that's right. It depends on like what your style is and who you're speaking to, of course. But once you do those things and lay those things out, sealing the deal is easy, because you've already done the work. It's inviting them to, asking them the question of, like I've said many times, and I keep repeating this because I wanted you guys to ingrain this into your habits for when you reach out to people. Have you ever considered making some side money with an opportunity that won't interfere with what you're currently doing? That's a huge question, because who's going to say no? Who couldn't use some extra money? Who couldn't use some side money? And it won't mess with their daytime job. It won't, interfere with that at all. No, it won't. So you ask them that question, and then that's big step of the invitation. And then you can follow up with them when they say yes, and you say something like, well, why did you say yes? What is it about your current situation? that makes you think that you would like to make some side money, because then they'll tell you something further. And then you can develop that relationship with them. And, you know, and this is not necessarily something that takes like weeks and months to do. You know, maybe for some people it might, but for you, this will give you the opportunity to properly invite them. So because if they say yes, and they tell you yes, because I'd like to be able to save $500 a month so that I can eventually not worry when it's time to send my child to school, college, for example, or to pay for private school, for example, you can say, I would love to show you how you could make an extra $500 a month if I sent you this video, this brief video. Would you be able to watch it? And, you know, hopefully they'll say yes, you know, and then you can follow up a little bit harder with, all right, if you could watch this on Monday at 3:30, I'm going to follow up with you at 4 o'clock. Is that all right? You have to ask these questions. You have to do this work ahead of time, because if you just send them this link and they watch it and then you try to follow up with them after, hey, did you watch it? No response. Hey, just wanted to see if you watched it. No response. No response. No response. No response, right? We hate that because we don't know. There's no closure. So you've got to do the work ahead of time. You've got to do the invitation. You've got to set up the opportunity to follow up with them. You've got to do all those things, because then when it comes time to seal the deal, you've already sealed the deal way over here, because you've actually gotten to know them. You've already gotten to know their objections and what pulls them into your space. All right. So what pulls them towards the direction of network marketing, of our industry, of this vehicle with this incredible company of ours. You already know those things. So make sure you do the work over here. Don't just send out like the wrap party that we have going on in about 15 minutes here. Don't just blindly invite people to those things. You know, send them a message. Sure, if you want to invite 10 people and you want to invite them ahead of time, and then send them a message saying, hey, I sent you, I know this is crazy and you probably get a ton of invites, but I just sent you an invitation to my online wrap party Facebook Live video that my upline is doing tonight or whatever day. And I would really love for you to watch it. Is there any way that you could watch it and get back to me and let me know what you think, and we can follow up afterwards? You know, something along those lines. Don't just invite people. I get added to so many groups every single day. I get added to so many parties and events every single day. Nobody, 1% of the people who invite me to these things ever reach out to me and say, hey, Huong, I'm super excited about this party that I'm having for XYZ. I would love for you to check it out and let me know if there's anything that might be of interest to you. That to me is more genuine than somebody just blindly adding me to their events week after week after week. All right. Right now, y'all, I am sending out the video that I send to people to watch is the one that we did that I utilized, that I recorded during the 120-day push. It's on my YouTube channel. So that's the one I'm sending out. One of these nights here in the next 7 to 10 days, I'm going to record a fresh video, and I'm going to record a fresh party pack presentation that our team can utilize, because I feel like the tools that I have on that on my YouTube channel are a little bit outdated right now. So that's what I send out to people, to get them to watch, get their opinion, and follow up with them after the fact, y'all. So do your work, you guys. Don't just message randomly people by copying and pasting crap to them that doesn't even make sense. You know, you got to be a little bit more thoughtful when you send them the message. Write down the names of the people that you would love to have on your dream team. Pray over those names, you know, because if it's meant to be, there will be, don't worry about the how, you know, it will happen, you know, as long as you do the work, as long as you lay it out there, and as long as you do your best to create those relationships and everything else, and then trust the timing, and it will happen. It may not happen this week while you are frantically trying to build cruise points or get those double fast starts or whatever it is, but do not work out of desperation ever in this business of yours. Work out of confidence, work out of belief, and work trusting the timing of it all, that it might not necessarily happen tomorrow, but it will happen as long as you do that work. All right. Okay, so follow up, follow up, follow up. Don't worry about sending out like the wrong words or anything like that. Be truthful, be honest, be you when you're reaching out to people. That's the best that I can give you right now, especially with all the changes that are happening on social media right now with nobody sees my posts and this and that. change it up a little, y'all. You know, if you normally post like a before and after picture, like around noon, change it up. Post it around 5 o'clock or something, or post it around 7 o'clock. Actually, try to find out by looking at your insights when people are seeing your post the most, you know? So check all that out. Look into that a little bit more if you want to, or just change it up if you don't want to get into the technical side of when are my posts most seen or whatnot. Eileen is a great example of like the things that she posts. I love her posts because they're just, when you know her, it's who she is. It's just part of who she is. You know, the funny things that she posts, the travels that she does, the amazing, awesome recipes that she shares, y'all. That's just part of who she is. You need to find out, you need to discover, you know, those things that make you happy. Because if they make you happy, as long as they're not like, you know, totally negative stuff, you can share those things, because somebody else who is friends with you or Facebook friends with you, they're going to appreciate that as well. Which leads me to, there was something that Mark and Cindy said. Y'all, there have been a lot of unfortunate events happening recently in our world. And we all have an opinion. We all have an opinion, a thought, you know, something going on in our heads about it. But sometimes it's better to keep those things inside than to just unleash it all, because you just don't know how people will take that, or how people will associate your opinions as the opinions of the entire company. Because when I became an independent distributor, the things that I post on a daily basis, I'm not posting them just as Huong Forrest. I'm posting them as Huong Forrest, independent distributor with It Works Global. And in our policies and procedures, y'all, there is a clause that says specifically, actually, let me see if I have it on my phone. Hold on. Okay, let's see here. Okay, it says specifically, prohibited postings. Independent distributors may not make any postings or link to any posting or other material that is sexually explicit, obscene, or pornographic, is offensive, profane, hateful, threatening, harmful, defamatory, libelous, harassing, or discriminatory, whether based on race, ethnicity, creed, religion, gender, sexual orientation, physical disability, or otherwise, is graphically violent, including any violent video game images, is solicitous of any unlawful behavior, engages in personal attacks, or that is disparaging on any individual, group, or entity, is in violation of any intellectual property rights of the company or any third party. So be that as it's in our policies and procedures, y'all, but I just wanted to put that out there because we all have opinions, but just be mindful. Just be mindful. I've seen some things floating around from people who are considered leaders in our company that have been viewed millions of times, and it's very, very disheartening, and it's not representative of our company as a whole, of our people, of the group of people that I'm looking at right now. So their opinions don't speak for who I am as an individual, a person who just loves love and loves people, right? So think of those things before you post them, you know? So you be the light in your social media network for your friends. You be the light, so that when they're like, oh my gosh, I love your inspirational posts. I love you, you know, you post the best stuff. You post the funniest things. Eileen posts the best freaking recipes and little tips that I'm always like saving link, saving link, saving link. Because I can't share it right immediately because she just shared it and we have some mutuals in our network. So, you know, I want to save it so that on down the line, I can post that link because it was an awesome post. So be the light in your world, be the light in your network, you know, and that's how you're going to pull people into your space, not just this week when we're all working on all these crazy, incredible promotions, but every single day, so that you're experiencing growth throughout the year and not just during the tiny bits of time where we periodically have those promotions happening, all right? Okay, let me know. Any questions? Y'all have been super quiet. I don't know if it's because I'm talking super fast tonight, trying to get everything in before our online party, but I am going to go live, Facebook Live in our online party, probably a few minutes after it starts, because we just need to change things up, y'all. I feel that the Facebook Live videos, they get more people and they get more engagement. So my challenge to y'all this week is to do at least one Facebook Live video sometime over the next 2 or 3 days. Okay? Do a Facebook Live video. It can be whatever. It can be you just showing like how you make your protein shake. You chugging your greens and telling everybody how it's not that bad, you know? share a video of the fat fighter demonstration, you crushing up a fat fighter, and share that with people, because I bet you that's going to garner some interest out there. But do a Facebook Live video, or if you really want to be bold, do a video and share why you started this business and opportunity, and dig deep. I want y'all to dig deep with that, because those sorts of videos connect with people. All right. And that's what we need to do. So we need to connect to people. We need to find a reason. Don't think that your voice and your story does not matter. It does matter. It does matter, because we don't want to be cookie cutters. We don't want, not everybody, you know, I don't want to be like Jocelyn Yates, or I don't want to be like anybody else. I just want to be me. I want to be me, and I want to pull people into my space and be a magnet for people who resonate with who I am as an individual. Like, as a quirky, nerdy individual that I am, I want to resonate to those people. I want those people to pull in my space, because those are the people who I know are supposed to be there and in my corner, and I'm meant to work with those people. All right. Okay. Questions? Y'all have questions? Unmute yourselves and ask questions. We've got just a couple minutes, and then I am got to get off of here so I can be ready for our online Facebook party. Don't be shy. No questions? All right, y'all, no questions. Okay, so go, if you are newer, or maybe you just want a refresher, hop over to our online event. I shared it to our team page tonight. I'll share it real quickly on my wall as well, so it's at the top of my Facebook profile. So I'll share it there too, so you can hop on. All right, so everybody have a